Here at the Jack Cars Plug and Drive program, you're able to lease Singapore's best-selling EV, the BYD Atto 3. Now, Jack Cars has asked me, "Hey Cheryl, are you interested in an EV?" And I thought about it, and I'm really not quite sure, because for me, I'm like a traditional car kind of girly. I've been driving petrol cars, diesel cars, hybrid cars, but never crossing my mind an EV. Two key things they're looking forward to knowing would be performance or even mileage. So this is why my friends over at Jack Cars actually asked me, "Hey, am I excited to try out a plug and drive program, which allows me to try out and loan an EV. I don't have to commit to it. I can try out and see if actually having an EV works towards me and my lifestyle needs before I commit to one." So let's see if Jack Cars has all the answers to convert me, a traditional car owner, to an EV car owner. Let's go! So we're still in the small roads, but I'm excited to try out the performance. I have this phobia that when it comes to EV, it's gonna be like a bumper car. You know, it's gonna be like, you know, those buggy at the golf course, like a bumper car. Probably not going to accelerate so much, but we will see. We're heading over to the highway soon, and hopefully this doesn't disappoint. So something that I noticed about this car is that it's super quiet. Like, I swear, if anybody's in the car right now who actually farts, right, you can hear it like loud and clear, no denying one. I feel that it's so quiet that what the system has to do, it actually plays like spa-like music, like a little chime to let you know that you're doing certain things, like when I'm slowing down or like when I'm reversing. This chime will actually come on time to time. So it's pretty interesting, very quiet vehicle. So I guess when it comes to driving an EV, the main concern, or at least my concern, definitely will have to be the battery itself. And because it's the main component when it comes to electric vehicle, then definitely I can imagine it's going to be a very hefty. But basically I posed this question to the friends at Jack Cars, right? And then they were saying that, like, you know, I don't need to worry about it. If there's any issue, right, they will settle it for us. So I think that that's really nice lah, because it's like one of those bugging things at the back of your head, like whereby, hey, if the battery breaks down in this case, like what happens? Like, you know, like you have that peace of mind, that security, because they have this comprehensive service that they will take care of you, and then you don't have to worry about any like miscellaneous costs that come up whenever you have a car. So, you know, there's no surprise cost that will come up during your lease, and I think that that's very reassuring, especially for a car driver, especially for a driver, you know. And I think what's also super nice about leasing is that you guys are able to save money, because when you buy a car, right, you have to put like down payment of like up to $60,000, and the fact that you're leasing, you don't have to do that. So I feel that it's very liberating in the sense that, like, financial planning wise, you don't have to suddenly fork out a huge amount of $60,000. So I feel that for a lot of individuals, and by extension families, I think this is a very, very viable option for you guys as well. And of course, let's not forget, when it comes to buying cars in general, right, when it comes to depreciation, that is definitely on everybody's mind. But when it comes to leasing, you don't even need to worry about that. You just need to let them know how long you intend to lease it for. That's all, full stop. And there you have it. I feel that this is really like the way to go. Ooh. So I've signaled, and it does have another chime to it. Interesting. It doesn't have that usual, you know, like the when you signal and it goes like the tak 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 tak, like no such thing. I would say there is power. It's gentle but powerful. Like you can feel that the vehicle is picking up speed, and it can pick up speed. It's not like struggling to do so. Like overall, this feels like driving in the future, where everything is like less in your face, more calming, more zen. And then like all these like little chimes from like your signals. It's a nice change, I feel, from the conventional cars that we have out there. So what's also interesting, you guys realize that hey, it's actually looking like relatively bright, or if you could actually see like behind me, there's like the sunroof. So when it comes to sunroofs, right, for a lot of people out there, they actually have to go and tint, spend extra money to go and tint your sunroof because it gets really hot. Like right now we are driving at what time? Now it's about 2:30 p.m. so it's like peak weather. We're talking about 37 degrees out on the roads. It's crazy, and sometimes the heat does get to you for normal cars with sunroof, but for this one, what it actually has, it also has a sunshade. So if I'm driving right now, if it's a little bit overwhelming, I can just call it out. Hi BYD, please close the sunshade.
Okay, close the blind.
So that's pretty cool, huh? You see the sunshade or the blind as they call it. When I'm driving, I can just voice command it using the Hi BYD option. Okay, so far when it comes to the drive, right, I am not disappointed in it. When I drive other cars, even for traditional like petrol cars, right, what I feel is like there are certain times when you actually tap on the accelerator and then you feel like, you know, the car is not moving forward in comparison to how much pressure you're applying on the accelerator. Oh, there's this sound. Oh, it's someone's safety belt. Yes! Oh my god, so smart! So I mean, if your kid's trying to be funny behind, don't want to put safety belt, you know it. And I think that's so interesting because even for Conti cars, not even just Japanese cars, the back seats, usually they won't prompt whether you have like safety belt features on. And I think this is interesting. Like we didn't even know. Cool. Also, as I was saying, usually when it comes to like driving regular cars, there are many a time where I've driven some cars where I apply pressure on the accelerator, but the car isn't moving at that speed or that power that, you know, I'm accelerating at. But for the BYD, it is very gradual, but you know that the car has more to give. The car has more to give, and it's powerful. I can say that it's powerful. I feel that when it comes to the interior of this EV, everything, it has a very sporty kind of feel to it. So in comparison to that minimalistic look that we are all very accustomed to. So what I really like about this BYD Atto 3 also, it's that the screen, right? The multimedia infotainment screen is absolutely huge. Right now it's in a vertical mode so that y'all can see me right here, but you can also do it in a landscape mode as well, and of course you can do it hands-free. I'm gonna show you. Hi BYD, rotate screen. Look at that, it's just so cool. This is really the future, I feel. No wonder this is Singapore's best-selling EV for a reason. So now we're gonna try to go to a place where I see a lot of people charging their EVs. So let's see if it's really that easy to charge up an EV. I have not done this before, so So apparently finding an EV charger isn't that difficult at all, and what's even better is you get designated parking as well that comes with the charger. So you guys are able to plug in your car and do some shopping. So earlier on we talked about the performance, and I dare say this is no wonder why the BYD Atto 3 is the best-selling EV right here in Singapore. Now when it comes to maintenance, that was one of my primary concern as well. But right here with Jack Car's plug and drive program, you guys are able to enjoy this wonderful car with absolute peace of mind, because when it comes to any maintenance issues, that is something that you could leave to Jack Cars and set your mind completely at ease. So what's really cool about this whole program is you don't have to pay upfront payments of up to $60,000, which really helps us a lot. and of course saving you money in the long term as well, because you don't have to pay so much upfront. And of course, with any vehicle purchase, whether it comes to EVs or regular vehicles, depreciation will definitely be something on your mind. So set that at ease also right here with the leasing option of Jack Car's Plug and Drive program. So now I'm sure that you guys have tons of burning questions with regards to the Jack Car's Plug and Drive program. So leave your questions in the comment section below, or alternatively head on down to join us right here at the Jack Car's showroom, and we'll see you then. Bye!